I was once out sailing on the vast high seas, somewhere in the ring of fire, somewhere in the tropic breeze, where the sky was blue like candy and the sun was warm and welcoming. And off in the distant horizon, an island was emerging. Well, I stepped onto its soft black sand, and with it I caressed my feet and hands. I trounced through the vibrant green tree palm leaves, and I came to a waterfall, so I took a drink. And when I looked up, there was a man. He was standing over me with something in his hand. He smiled and offered it up to me. It was a piece of coconut meat. Well, his skin was shining like gold, and his eyes were blue and bold. As he looked into my soul, I just said hello, and he said aloha, so I said mahalo. He asked why Manelo, I said mega laga ha mega hana ho. Then he said American. I said yes, from the fatherland. I asked him had he ever been. He said he was born there, but he won't go back again. The Breatharian Man, he had a really nice tan. He had a love for the land. He was a Breatharian Man. Well, I showed him my boat and acting mannerly. I offered him some food in the form of beef jerky. Well, his eyes got wide and he took a step back. He said, "Hey man, why are you trying to kill me?" I said, "Whoa man, take a breath. I didn't know you were a vegetarian." He said, "I'm not a vegetarian." He said, "I am a breatharian." I said, "Breatharian? Whatever do you mean? You don't eat meat, you don't eat beans, you gotta eat something, you gotta drink something, or you will surely die." He said he spent the last 3,000 days, his body from water, from food, he slowly went, a morsel here, a droplet there, and then I asked him, why? And he said, well, if we keep destroying the habitat that the wild creatures call home, burning oil and burning coal, melting all the ice and snow, well then there won't be enough food to eat, and there won't be enough water to drink. There'll only be air to breathe. It might be dirty, but that's all a breatharian needs. He was the Breatharian Man. He had a really nice tan. He had a love for the land. He was a Breatharian Man. I said, okay, man, I respect your reasoning, but don't you mistake Lowry seasoning or Dorothy Lynch on your veggie salad. Don't you miss the food. He said it misses cans of hormel, chunky chili with beans, and frozen tortillas, body pizza supreme. His brother's good bologna, peanut butter jelly sandwiches, and for Ida crinkle cuts. Ooh, chili flavored ramen noodles, candy caps, frozen fish fillets, moldy little wafers in the crack of his bed, and those soggy frosted flakes. He says, ooh, I want to rub them all over my body, every square inch of my body. All this talk, I can't get enough. It's gonna make me scream and shout at the top of my lungs. He was a Breatharian Man. He had a really nice tan. He didn't live in a can, no, he was a Breatharian Man. Well, I started to believe this man, this crazy, naked Breatharian Man. I asked him if he could ever prove it to me, and then he took a breath of air and he leaped the trees. He said, you'll have to stay with me day and night, wherever I go, you got to be by my side. And even when I make love to my wife, don't let me out of your sight. So I stayed with the man for 2 weeks or more. I watched him all day, I watched him when he snored. I felt like a boy when he made love to his wife, but I had to be sure. And the very next day I said, okay man, I believe you, I'm really quite impressed. Hell, I'm blown away. I thought I'd seen it all, but I made a mistake, and now I must be on my way. He was the Breatharian Man. He had a really nice love for the land. He was a breatharian man. So I sailed back into that vast Pacific, and as I was gazing into a beautiful sunset, I started to dream of what that man had said. And when I woke up, I couldn't help but think that when the shit goes down and it hits the fan, all hell breaks loose all over the land. I hope to be taken by the hand of a woman or a breatharian man. And we'll live together so peacefully, we'll live together so wild and free, together in a perfect harmony, in a small jungle community. And we'll have lots of babies, they won't cry or whine. We'll do our best, we'll just try to survive and carry on the traditions of our evolutionary brothers, and we will never die. But it's easy to survive if you're a breatharian. All you need is air, man, what have I been saying? But we'll have to raise our children nice and slow, slowly wean them off of fruits and vegetables. Fruits and vegetables. Fruits and vegetables. Fruits and vegetables.